Hitch, I asked Andy about you just mentoring the younger guys. It's the second straight year that you've had a rookie in that room. Um, does that role come naturally to you? Is that something you've kind of had to remind yourself to do?
No, it kind of comes natural. When I was younger, I had guys that I looked up to and taught me the ropes. And then, ever since then, I just been doing, my part, giving back to the game and young players and things like that. So honestly, I'm just being me, studying. They need help. They can ask. Sometimes I just give my advice. Sometimes, yeah, I'm just trying to teach them, the pros and the cons of playing linebacker and being an NFL. So I'm just like an older brother to all of them. They all family here, and just trying to get everybody to improve so we can be, as good as we can in our linebacker room as a defense and as a team.
You touched on it a little bit in that answer, but my second question was just, can you kind of describe what that entails? When you have a younger guy that's learning this playbook for the first time, being in the NFL for the first time, what are the specific things you're doing with those guys?
Yeah, I think it's just like extra work, just pulling to the side, either through text, in between periods. I don't know, just phone calls, just hanging out, and on off days, things like that, just talking ball. Everyone learns different. I know me and Nick right now, we're working on. Uh, he's not big on taking notes, so he's trying to put it all together with the notes and on the field and the walkthroughs and practice. So just trying to give him different ways that I learn, and maybe it can help him grow. So yeah, I'm just here to play the best ball I can and help everyone around me be the best player so we can, win the ultimate goal. That's the Super Bowl.
Thanks, Hitch.
Let's go next to Pete Sweeney. Go ahead, Pete.
Hitch, even in that answer, it seems, it's still all about the team and the team goals. And I know you've developed a very close relationship with Steve Spagnuolo. What is his and your goal for the defense in 2021? What do you want to see? Maybe something that take a step forward that you could do differently than maybe even last year?
Yeah, our number one thing right now is we fell short in the red zone last year. I think we was top 10 the year we won the Super Bowl, and then last year we were 32nd, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's the difference right there. You give 3 points up, set a 7, that's a 4-point swing right there. So, there was times where teams would get in the red zone 3 times and score three touchdowns. That's 21 points. We can easily cut that in half or less than half. So, yeah, we just working on that right now. We had 2 red zone days back to back the first 2 days right off the back. So we working on that, and I think that's like right in our forefront of our mind right now is red zone. I'm sure it's gonna transition to something else as the season gets on, but as of right now, we got to be better in the red zone. A lot of teams that get down there and run the similar plays. So we just need to be smarter. I think that's the word. We've seen the same plays from week 1 through the Super Bowl. So we did our offseason homework. We know we got some different things now, and we're going to improve. And that's our main goal is if they get down there, hopefully they don't. But if they do, give up 3 and not 7.
Let's go next to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Anthony, with that question and sort of watching yourself towards the end of last year, is there anything that you sort of made it a personal pride that you wanted to sort of either further develop or maybe even change something going into this year?
Are you talking about me individually or just
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah, every year I'm just working on different things and just trying to get better. I'm not here to make A to Z leap. That's kind of being unrealistic right now. So I'm just trying to focus on the details, just footwork, hands, vision, formation recognition, just the details. I just want to be perfect in the pre-snap alignments and things like that. Usually when you're beat by alignment, the down's already over. So I'm just trying to work on the pre-snap, get even more detailed in my alignment, my stance, my pad level. Can't tackle right now, but running into bags and things like that. So yeah, me and House are working on it on the side, ball drills, footwork, just pretty much the basics, go back to the square one and just the basics, tying up your shoes, taking the first step, just start all over every year from ground one.
Got time for 3 more. We'll go Todd first. Go ahead, Todd.
Hey, Anthony, I think last year when we talked to you at this time, you were outside your house, right? Trying to work out.
Yeah.
Garage, doing that
Mhm.
stuff. How much better does it feel to be in the building? You walked in, you didn't have a mask on. You guys are like back there all together. You made it through last year, but what's it been like to be able to do these things in person this time around instead of that last year?
Yeah, we get more interaction when we're around each other, and obviously you can't practice football unless you practice football. You can do all the running drills and linebacker drills and run on the track, but you get out here on day one and you're still tired and sore. So it's in order to practice football, you got to practice football. And we got a lot of guys on our team that love practicing and love doing the dirty work and getting in the weight rooms and being a team. So it's going to work out for us and benefit. We're going to benefit from this. Some teams are not, doing what we're doing, but that's okay. We're just here showing up and working. So it's different being in person because you can get more interaction, coach to player, player to coach. You can actually see walkthroughs, and as a team, you can see where we're at as a team. It's kind of hard doing that over Zoom.
Last two, we'll start with Darren. Go ahead, Darren.
Hey, it's a good seeing you. I'm curious, you come from last year, you're coming off a Super Bowl win. This year, you're coming off from a Super Bowl loss. But what did you do, or how was your off season? What were you doing in the off season to better prepare you for this upcoming season? I see that you look a little bit leaner. I mean, are you dieting this off season, hitting the weight room? What are you doing, when the coaches and your teammates aren't around?
Yeah, I'm trying something different. To be honest, I am getting a little more lean. I'm gonna try to lean out a little more, spring ball, and then as camp comes and as the season comes, I can put the bulk and the muscle and getting that extra lift in. So yeah, I'm a little more lean. Obviously, we all know this is a spread type of offense, and a lot of guys are running crisscross, and Tyreek Hill's running down the field and things like that. So yeah, I got a little more lean, and I'm just watching the body fat. I mean, it's no secret. I am in year 8. I can't do what I did 3-4 years ago. So yeah, so I'm just trying to lean out, watch my diet, and just keep working, try different things, and hopefully it works, for my body. Everybody's different. So this is something different that I'm trying this year, is leaning more and then add the bulk as we, add bulk reps and practice and games and things like that.
And we'll go last to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Anthony, I got a couple things. First, just want to see how that's going for you. I know you guys haven't put on the pads or anything. It's real early. Just want to get your early impressions on how that part of it's going. And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard. We only had 3 days now. No predictions and none of that stuff right now. We're just diving in the playbook. It's our 3rd year in the system, so we're kind of ahead of the game with a lot of guys returning and things like that. So, I mean, we're just digging away, man. We're just taking it one day at a time and getting better, correcting ourselves, and good or bad or indifferent, man. We're just trying to improve. I mean, that's all you can do right now. You can't really get a win, in May or June. So we're competing against our offense, which is one of the best offenses in the league. So we get good work every day from them. So yeah, we're just trying to improve, man.
Okay. And also, you talked a minute about an emphasis this year on being better in the red zone.
Mm-hmm.
Other than emphasizing it and talking about it and maybe even working on it in practice, are the things you guys can do as a group to be better down there, whether that's with scheme or personnel or whatever that maybe you guys can implement this year, you think?
Yeah, first meeting Spags put up, if I'm not mistaken, I think there was 3 criteria that led to bad downs in the red zone. Some of them was physical, some of them was just mental, not doing the blitz correctly or not running the correct coverage that he called, and some of them was scheme related. He said he put some on himself that he made some bad calls as well. So for our coach to own up like that, we take pride in that. He's sitting there in front of the whole defense saying that there's some calls he could have caught better, but at the same time, we also, talking to ourselves that there's some things we could have did better as players. So yeah, we all got it in our forefront of our mind, and we know in order to get better at it, you got to work at it. Did we have perfect red zone days these last 2 days? No, not really, but there's things that we're seeing from our offense that we see around this lead. So we're getting work at it in May and not wait until, week 1 or week 3 or 4. So yeah, I just think we all know that we was a 32nd team in the red zone. So yeah, we got some work to do, and it started on Monday or Tuesday.
Hitch, we appreciate the time. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks for having me. See you guys.